Alright, back at it with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, MMA Quick Hits 2. And this is the Ultimate Fighter Recap Episode 4. James Krause fighting Johnny Nunez will be the fight this episode. James Krause is the guy that was currently in the UFC. He was TJ Dillashaw's first pick. Johnny Nunez is the guy that was the replacement for Hector Urbina, who missed weight in the first episode. Team Dillashaw's 3-0 going to this episode. Team Killer Shaw, Team Snake, let's get it. James Krause came into the UFC on short notice with a submission win over Sam Stout. It was impressive. Right now, he's currently still in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight win streak coming into the house. He's on Team Dillashaw. The show starts off showing Team Dillashaw. They're all in the house. It's TJ's birthday, so they all decide to get together. They go, what can we do for his birthday? One guy brings out the arts and crafts. They got the glue, they got the paper, they got the fucking squiggly scissors and shit. And then these bastards start cutting off their fucking body hair and putting that shit on cards. Yeah, they started putting their fucking body hair. I swear it looked like one dude put their pubic hair on, but they said they didn't. But I think if you watch the episode, I'm pretty sure one of them did. So this fight makes me think of something though. This fight that's gonna come up in this episode, because Johnny Nunez is a wrestler. They said this is a pure wrestler versus a pure grappler match. James Krause gets submissions. Johnny Nunez wrestles. That makes me think of the Khabib versus the World video I did, where I said I want to see Khabib versus a high-level jiu-jitsu player, just because he's gonna wrestle. So I want to see what happens if someone gets a hold of your limb. But I digress. But that is going to be interesting to see what happens in this fight. So Team Cody, we're going to Team Cody now. And since these guys are mature, since this is the redemption season, these guys are mature. They're not getting drunk like the usual Ultimate Fighter contestants. No. They're all older than their coach. So it's Cody getting drunk. They're all pouring Cody shots. Uh-oh. They're pouring Cody shots. Where's this gonna go? Fucking Cody getting drunk. I'll tell you where it's gonna go. Hanging with the boys. Hanging with the boys. He said that shit like 4 times. It was cringeworthy. Hanging with the boys. That shit was pretty funny. Misha Tate comes through to hang out with the Team Alpha Male while Cody's getting drunk. Fucking sausage fest, everybody except for Cody's girlfriend and Misha. And Cody's hanging with the boys. Johnny Nunez is on Team Cody. He's a grappler, and he got submitted in the Conor McGregor vs. Uriah Faber season. But he didn't get kicked off the show after he lost his first fight. He had a sudden death, where in the sudden death match he got smoked again. He got smoked again. So he said this is his last shot. This is his 3rd shot in the Ultimate Fighter. If he don't make it here, it's his last shot. Dana comes on and agrees it's his last shot. That makes the fight more interesting. He's going against the UFC vet, so it's already like you don't really, you think he's gonna get smoked a little bit, free smoke, but at the same time, he's on his last shot, so he's gonna be fucking going for the gold. Now they pan to the other teammates. Diego Lima, Douglas Lima from Bellator's brother. So Diego Lima is talking to Hayden from the red team. They were old training partners. Hayden is good friends with his brother, and you can tell they don't want to fight. They look like friends. They're saying, yeah, we don't want to fight at least in the first round. We'd rather wait till the 2nd round or something. Take each other out when we have to, but we don't want to have to fight in the first round. Cody's bouncing around in the ring while they're in fight prep. They're going to fight prep now. Cody's bouncing around in the ring like, you got to get over here and hit him with the pop, 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 pop. Cody's bouncing around more than everyone else in the ring. Where the fuck did he hurt his back at? When the fuck did he hurt his back? Because it sure didn't look hurt right here. Interesting. Johnny Nunez's game plan is to take him down and grind him out. They think we're the wrestler. Fuck it. We're going to stifle his jiu-jitsu. We're still just going to wrestle him up and grind him out. They're in fight prep. Everybody's training hard, sweating, working hard. Misha Cupcake Take comes in to Team Cody's fight prep. Johnny Nunez's fight prep in yoga pants. You think that's a distraction much? This guy's already got to fight a fucking guy already in the UFC. He's on his fucking last shot, and you're coming in acting like your fucking nickname ain't Cupcake. It's funny because the camera pans down right to her fucking yoga pants, and Cody says, yeah, she's a huge asset to our training camp. It's funny, like right as they said asset, it was on her ass. I see what you did there. Right on cue. Back to Team Dillashaw. James Krause's story. He's got custody of his 11-year-old sister because his mom's an unfit parent and her stepfather passed away to cancer. He's been through a lot, but he doesn't feel bad for himself. He doesn't want other people to feel bad for him because that's what gave him his character. I can relate to that. He trains at Glory with Zach Cummings and Tim Elliott. It's funny, they're all in the hot tub, Team Dillashaw, and they're doing fucking shitty poetry, but they're trolling. They're not being serious. I'll give you an example of the poems. Welcome to Troll Village, where I have a pillage that I'll give to Oscar if he thinks he can dillage with this fucking heat. Hashtag fuck Oscar. And they were all coming up with corny ass poetries like that. Poems. And they were all giving each other props, giving each other silent snaps. They were all snapping around like, good job, good job. Acting like they fucking actually liked each other. Like Troll Village. Like the Bagel Boys. It was pretty funny though. A lot of the poems were very, very, very cringeworthy. Very cringeworthy, if you can imagine a bunch of fighters in a hot tub fucking acting like they're poets. Before the fight, James Krause gets his toes painted pink. The UFC vet. Yeah, he said before every fight he likes to get his feet done. Comes to the fight in a nice suit. Pink toenails. It's fight time. We got pink toenails James Krause 23-7. The UFC veteran. Versus Johnny Nunez, the Ultimate Fighter reject, on his last chance. His record is 6-1, so I guess the Ultimate Fighter losses didn't count. The fight starts round one. Johnny Nunez he's putting the pressure on. He's pressuring. He lands some good shots. He starts off with the flurry. He gets top mount from the pressure. He made what's his fucking name? I'm trying to think of his name. He made James Krause. He put the pressure on him. The flurry knocked him to the floor. He gets on top mount, but it's back to the feet. He's landing significant strikes. I could tell during the fight he was landing a lot of significant strikes on the feet. He had fucking James Krause wobbled. He's landing leg shots. He's just looking like the better fighter. You wouldn't tell he was the Ultimate Fighter reject. He looked vice versa. He was in there whooping fucking James Krause's ass for a while. James Krause is trying to regather his fucking thoughts. He's trying to fucking get back in the fight because he was wobbled. A few nice knees by Krause. Nunez didn't seem to care much though. He was still excited about how good he was doing. I wonder if he was thinking about Cupcake at that point. Like, maybe if I win. Just maybe. The fight's starting to look like Cody versus Dominic Cruz because fucking Nunez just looks like he's outclassing him. Just fucking dodging. He's dodging fucking Cody's shot. Or, no, I said Cody because I compared it. He's dodging Krause's shots and he's clipping Krause the fuck up. And then out of nowhere, a motherfucking huge knee by James Krause. Nunez goes down. Comeback. Nunez goes down. James Krause hops on his fucking back. He's going for the finish. It doesn't matter how he wants. First, he's going for the submission. He fucking defends the submission, so he starts going with the ground and pound. We'll take it that way. He defends the ground and pound. You open up the rear naked choke, and it's over. You hear Cody in the background go, God damn it. God damn it, Johnny. Cody's disappointed in his team. Cody's team is now 0-4. Looks like TJ might have made the right decision. TJ's going for the clean sweep. They panned to Johnny. He's sad. It was his last chance. He's sad. Misha Tate's back to tell Johnny it's okay. It's okay. He was the bigger guy. He was fucking bigger. Shut up. He don't want to hear that shit right now. You just lost him the fight. The nerve of this broad. Lost this man the fucking fight, coming back like you didn't do anything. You know what you did. You know your nickname. The preview for the next fight is Diego versus Hyder. The two guys that did not want to fight each other. The brothers, the motherfucking guys that had each other's backs, didn't want to fight in the first round. Cody picked the fight. He said, there's no friends here. He was salty. He was salty as fuck. He's mad he's 0-4, so he's taking it out on everybody, including his teammate. Like, I understand if it's just the other guy, but dude, your teammate didn't want to fight him either. You don't even give a fuck about your team when you're mad? Yet you want us to fucking believe you weren't going to leave Team Alpha Male? Your teammate tells you, yeah, I don't want to fight my boy in the first round, but you get pissed off, so you make him. You on a fucking power trip, dude? I know a couple people that go on power trips, but you're gonna fucking go make a Patreon, Cody? What the fuck? That was a bitch move. There's not good qualities in a champion. Neither's pulling out of fucking fights. There's a lot of disappointing things going on with Cody Garbrandt right now, man, and I like the kid. I'm rooting for the kid, but I don't know how much more I can take before I fucking have to turn on this guy. Let's go, Team Dillashaw, Team Snakeshaw. Fuck your time, Matt. I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let the hitters know what you think in the comments.